Hi, Alfred. Can you hear me? Hi, Alfred. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm going to log out using my phone. I'm going to log in using my uh, iPad. Okay.
Sure, I've admitted both. Yeah,
Yeah, thanks.
no worries.
So okay, I'm going somewhere quieter. Okay, so um, I hope you can see me.
Can. Hi,
Hi Peter, good morning to you.
good morning. Good to see you.
Thanks for your time. Sorry that I came in late. Yeah, my
No
apologies.
worries.
Yeah. So um, maybe I don't know whether I should share first or you share first. I mean, I
Ah,
can always share myself. Okay. Okay. So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to share first or I share first?
yeah. Let's just kickstart the thing first, lah. So, yeah, great that you came in. So maybe like you can just share with me like, what would you like to, I mean, there are things that I want to share with you during this meeting, lah, of course. But I would like to hear from you, like, what would you like to get out of this meeting, and maybe just share a bit about yourself, and if you have a team, your team, and what are your goals, lah.
Okay. Um, Myself, right? Okay. I just feel these days, a lot of agents, I think they are getting good leads from social media. Yeah, myself, I've been doing Facebook ads, but I don't have much result. Maybe because I feel um, people respond to video ads better than static ads.
Mm.
Yeah, I just my or maybe it's the content, yeah, of my static ads. It doesn't work as well as compared to that video ads that is very engaging. Yeah, maybe it can touch more people's heart as compared to doing static ads. I do not know. Okay. Um, yeah. So I just curious like what you can do from your side. Yeah, because I have engaged Facebook vendors, but I don't have much results in all honesty. Uh, I mean, results in terms of leads, numbers of leads, cost per lead is very high. Quality leads is, to me, it's not really there because when I speak to some of the leads, they say that they have no interest, so the quality is not there, things like that. So yeah, trying to find means to break through. Myself,
Mm,
I'm in real estate for the last 8 years. I started in 13, so coming to 8 years in real estate. I personally am a top producer, um, but I think this is a very bumper year for a lot of agents, but not a bumper year for me. Um, why so? I guess consumer behaviors have shifted. I think this is a year where there's ample liquidity. A lot of the high net worths are looking to buy. Yeah, so both the upgraders are buying despite record prices. The high net worths are buying despite the record prices. Yeah, I
mm,
guess there's just abundance of liquidity, and I've not been able to capture the market very well for this year. My
mm,
previous year was pretty good. Yeah, um, have been in Propnex top 50 for the last 4 years.
mm.
Yeah, so I'm pretty blessed for the last 4 years. But not to say
Nice.
this year I'm not blessed, but I'm just not capturing as much of the market as my peers.
Mm,
Yeah, so in a way, of course, there's no end to competition. So it's about being the best version of yourself. Uh, yeah, personally, I lead a team of eight. I have eight associates under me. Yeah,
mm.
so I guess that would be some background about myself. I focus
Nice.
more on the luxury market, okay,
Mm,
but then I when I say I focus more on the luxury market, it's more on a project tagging basis. So I'm used to serving high net worths, my colleagues high net worth clients, but myself I don't really have high net worth clients. Um, I personally feel I relate better to HDB upgraders. I feel more satisfaction when I'm able to help HDB HDB
mm,
owners upgrade to diversify their portfolio. Can be into two assets, can be pure upgrading, can be direct upgrade into landed. I'm also happy to help condos owners to upgrade to landed. I think I find more satisfaction with this group of clients. Yeah,
mm,
as
mm,
compared to serving high net worths uh, who are who are more screwed. Yeah, who are more uh, how should I say particular in what they want and more demanding. Yeah.
correct. Okay,
Yeah.
so I hear you. So,
So
mm,
I will
so
let you
the
speak.
client, sorry, you're saying? Please continue.
I will let you speak now. Yeah, you can ask me questions and I will answer.
Okay, okay, no worries. So, so the reason of this call, of course, I think you saw my YouTube ad, right? And
Yes,
then you
of
can
course.
click
I
through, and then.
I
So,
know I know.
what actually excited you about, the ad? It's like, am I another vendor or?
Honestly speaking, I have no idea would you be another vendor. Okay. I just want to keep an open mind. Um, I I've been doing static Facebook ads. It doesn't work for me, so I
Mm,
just thought maybe I should. You know, there's a lot of agents who become famous like Property Lim Brothers because they have videos, the home
mm,
tour videos, interviews with uh, renowned people. Yeah,
mm,
the GNA, real estate, the Property Lim Brothers. Yeah, they are very successful because they have their own channel. Yeah, they run education videos. They run. I mean, it's more personal in a way. It's like people wants to know who you are. Yeah,
mm,
people these days uh, they want to know who they are working with and not just read your ad and just contact.
mm,
I would say buyers these days are less logical, but buyers wants to feel a connection. But of course, you must have substance. That's for sure. I mean,
yeah.
yeah. Then uh, it seems like that is the in thing. Yeah, a
Mm,
lot of people are having their home channels,
Yeah.
their property education
Yeah.
episodes are like weekly live talks or monthly live talks, things like
Mm.
that. So it seems like my static ads is like outdated. I don't know. Of course,
Mm.
there's people who still run static ads, but I just feel, I don't know, sorry about this. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. So, yeah, I just feel like I just need to keep up with times. Otherwise, not to say I will face elimination. I may not be consistent like I have done in the past.
Okay, good. So I have some slides to share lah. So I think you're on your iPad is okay. I will just probably take about 20 minutes to share those slides lah. So maybe before I share those slides, right, let me just tackle a few things that you have shared with me. So number one thing is I think you are in the Lux market, right? So you do like district, 1, 2, 3, or 9, 10, 11. I saw your
Yes,
Facebook is
correct.
district 3, yeah. Yeah.
Or you can check on me, okay, of
Uh,
course, no problem. I close
No, no, no,
like
not checking on you. So
oh
we want to know. I need to know you better to be able to
okay.
so called to get
Okay,
you the results
honestly
that you want.
speaking, I don't think I will use a video to target the ultra lux because they are usually very private people, so they won't be the target market that I'm looking at. But
Mm,
rather, I'm looking at HDB upgraders or condo upgraders because I feel the market has changed that a lot of people are suddenly very affluent. Yeah,
mm,
a lot. In fact, I did a HDB case. Yeah, even an average income earning less than 12K, they can buy up to 2 million because some of the HDB, they have a lot of profits. Like the one that I did at Gimolding, they got 600,000 profits. I'm not
mm,
joking you. That means
mm,
they got about 300 plus. I sold
mm.
for them close to a million. Yeah,
Cash
so it's,
positive lah. So with 600K, they actually can buy two.
but for them, because they are of an older age, close to 50, they are earning about
Ah,
12K.
mm,
Yeah, so they, I did propose, but then I could see that their focus is more on upgrading. Yeah.
mm, mm,
So in the end, I helped them just to do a pure upgrade. Yeah.
mm.
So
Correct.
that is the recent case I just did. So um, I personally I believe I'm very well versed with numbers. I can convince people when it comes to speaking logic because I deal best with logical buyers. But of course, I also understand buyers are buying for own space, so you also have to touch on the emotional aspects as well. So it's
Mm,
about the balance between making them like what they want, they're going to stay in if they're buying for own stay, and give them the logical aspect.
mm,
Yeah, or at least help them make an informed decision. Yeah, if they know they're overpaying, they are comfortable to overpay because they know they're overpaying. Yeah,
mm.
because in consideration of the whole aspect. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. So I can hear you. Uh, so just one thing to share with you, like if is there's anything some takeaway from this call, right? Is if you use Facebook ads, right, and to target to the Lux market, right, it won't work one. It
Yeah, I'm
definitely won't
totally
work.
aware. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I can hear
however,
you.
having said that, right, video still works for the Lux market, but not in terms of conversion. Okay, in terms of branding yourself.
Yeah,
So that's why, yeah.
you see GNA real estate. You see that of property link. They always have videos of bungalows or those penthouses. Yeah,
Correct.
whether
So people like
buyers.
to, yeah, people like to see beautiful property lah. So you can see there's actually two things that they did. So when you bring them to let's say a $10 million penthouse or some $20 million bungalow GCB, right? And you show them, right? And then it not only convert the Lux market, So when people see, people know that you have the capability of doing so. So you can swing some of those who may not be within the reach of the $10 million penthouse, but you can still swing them to buy a $1-2 million property. So that's why they are doing things. So you must remember that if you can take away from this call, if anything, is videos are very powerful to position you as an authority, okay, to brand you as an authority. So, but the nasty thing about it, right, is on social media, people keep asking for more lah. So you can't do one and expect that to be the miracle cure lah. All right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you see, right? Why they have such strong followers is because they keep creating content like uh,
Mm.
property lean, from home video home tours, they do show flat tours,
Yeah,
they do uh, what do you call that? I mean, show flat project
yeah.
analysis tour. They also do snippets
Melvin,
of their life.
Melvin has a
Yeah,
huge team lah. Melvin,
of
Melvin's
course,
his
with on
spend, well, his spend is about 50 to 60K a month, so he has a huge team to support him.
he told you that the 60K. I didn't know. No,
It's about 50 to
yes,
60K lah.
the
Yeah, so
okay.
it's huge it's actually quite huge. And he has an entire social media team just to churn out content. The reason is really very simple, lor, is really to create that authority. So everybody
Yeah,
will know Property Lim Brothers lah right now. So
definitely.
yeah, so we for a start, you don't need to like immediately jump there, but as long as you have consistent content, right, write on your to write on I mean in property
I
terms
think it's
is
a lot of mentorship also as well as graphics. Honestly, I just want to share. Last year, I tried to do a weekly uh, Facebook Live for about 10 consecutive weeks. But my response is very weak because I think the cinematics is not there, the outreach is not there, things like that. So I think people are also very visual. Of course, the way I deliver, whether it's interesting, whether it's engaging, I think also plays a part. Yeah, but I didn't have much result because it was proposed by my previous vendor to do a weekly Facebook Live sharing different content, and then they would do a sponsored ad on that. But of course, I didn't have much response. So I think it's a lot of cinematics, like graphics, like how Property Lean Brothers do it. It's very engaging. Yeah, it's you understand because of the visual explanation, things like that. As compared to I just do a Facebook Live talk, just talk on the slides, it may be very dull and boring. Yeah.
mm, yeah, good. Can so I understand already a little bit about your profile. So if you can just let me just share what I've done for other people, right? And then
Mm,
and then you figure out whether that's something that we can work together on, right? Absolutely, it's okay. If it's okay, I will just quickly share my screen and share this. Are you able to see my slides?
yes,
Yeah. Can
yes,
Yeah, so
very,
I'm
very
going to
clear.
share. Right, so yeah, so I think you came into my funnel because of the ad that I push out on the marketing framework lah. So what I've done over the years, right? I founded this company called Super Media, and actually it's a video and marketing agency lah. So I have more than 500 marketing campaigns and video campaigns for big brands, SME, small business owners. So the branch of what I focus on is also on the property side lah. Okay, so I also done things like application ads for to drive them for leads lah. Okay, so actually the thing about this is property agents, right, need for sales to happen, but in order for sales to happen, right, we need leads, right, Alfred, correct? We need leads.
Yes, correct.
But there's just one small problem, lor. Like you say, lor, some of the leads, right, are just not the leads that you want, right? Okay, because the leads are not created equals. The leads that you got probably are cold. Okay, they are cold, and then they hang up your call, they ask you rude questions, they treat you with no respect.
Mm,
And the worst thing, all this thing funnel down to one thing, lor, because they believe that you are just another salesperson, which is bad,
mm.
right? So
Yeah,
like if you got a call from a Citibank telemarketer, the first thing you want to do is hang up the call, because the script that they give it to them is all scripted, and they ask you the same thing. You know that they are asking you to
yes,
buy
correct.
something.
You're
Yeah, so that's why
correct.
it doesn't work that way. So what we do is we want to create qualified leads. Qualified leads have
Mm,
high affinity, they are
mm,
responsive, and they are ready, to jump on with you to continue, okay, whatever the property journey they are at, together with you.
mm,
So that's
mm,
important.
mm,
So that's why I
mm,
quickly created, I created a framework in order to help property consultants, to help them grow their business, to help them elevate influence and authority. So this is important. And also, this is very important, is to multiply and scale their existing business. All right.
Mm,
So it's a
mm,
simple three-step framework consisting of traffic, conversion, and to multiply. Okay. So the
mm.
first secret is traffic. I think you already know video traffic is very important because consumers prefer video traffic. Okay. Especially on social media nowadays. So people's attention span is very, 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 very little. Okay. So if you ask them to read, okay, the good old days, remember the good old days, Alfred, you know, when, I don't know whether you have a blog, but in the good old days, if you have a
In the
blog, right,
past, yes,
yeah, you have a blog, right, and then you write articles, right, and then
yeah,
you can
very
get
young
lead
days.
one, no? Yeah, but now, if you ask any of the millennials to read a blog, I tell you it's
No,
very difficult. They no longer do that.
nobody will.
Yes. So that's why nowadays the go-to strategy for I think a lot of agents is really videos, and there's a reason why. It
I
clicks through
agree.
better, yeah. And of course, if you have a landing page together with a video, right, actually converts better.
Okay.
But more importantly, right, okay, more importantly, it builds branding and authority. Yeah. So just now I just share with you lah. So when you have branding and authority, right, okay, there's a lot of things you can do with that. So I just share with you just now that one of the things is why PLB, Property Lim Brothers, do a lot of those like very high, mega expensive project. Why leh? Is it because a lot of people got a lot of money to buy those? No, it's
No,
exactly because they
publicity,
build the brand and authority, and then
correct.
when people right know them and then trust them so a person who can sell a $20 million property, right, 10 $20 million property, should be able to get me a 1 2 million property. So what their strategy is to use their branding to swing people to convert to other things, right? To
Mm,
convert to another property class. So that's the whole thing. That's the whole picture why they are doing a lot of that, right? So if
I
I can, I
understand.
share with you one of the videos that I did. Okay, not sure whether you. Okay, not getting through. Not sure whether you know her. This is Lynn.
Yes, I know her.
So she's from PropNext. So
I
I did
mean,
this video from her.
real estate is a
Actually,
very small
Benjamin, it's
industry.
our dream to own a property in District 9, especially in Orchard. But what if I told you that some of these properties.
Yeah, so she is, I'll just stop there, video very long. So that is like one of the style that we created for her, that, we need to have something more dynamic, we need to have something that's more so-called engaging to the audience. But more importantly is actually the script. So you highlighted, right, in my
You,
Facebook Live not converting. Okay, one of the reasons why it's not converting is because there is a set sequence that every video should really follow.
because I'm afraid of
So in
this.
order for you to get your audience to perform,
Sorry, can you hold? You just hold on. Sorry about this.
yeah, go ahead.
Just hold on.
Just stop here.
Can you repeat the whole thing from Google? Yeah, thank you. I'm listening. Can you see? Can see me? I'm watching you. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry
just
about
stopping.
that. Yeah,
No problem, no problem,
my
no
apologies.
problem. Just now you're in the pantry here. Now I have to go out somewhere.
Yes, I'm in a show flat just to share.
I
Of
know,
course,
yeah,
there's
the
no
show flat.
inside a show
Which show
flat.
flat is this?
15
Hill or
Holland
Holland
Hill. Yeah, not Hill or Holland. 15 Holland Hill. It's
15
near
Holland.
Hill and Holland, but this is an ultra lux. Hill and Holland is not ultra lux.
Yeah. Recently, there's some discount going on. Anyway, I digress.
But
Yeah,
the discount going on is, yes, they cut massively the price, but
correct,
because they
correct,
couldn't, yeah, but this is ultra lux, so they don't anyhow cut price. One.
correct. Because the audience is different,
Positioning is different. Yeah, the positioning
different,
is
totally
different.
different.
Okay. I mean, if they do such thing for Keng Leong, UOL, their reputation, I think will suffer. But Far East
Exactly.
Consortium for Hill is, I guess, the objective is different.
They want to move the property. So let me continue sharing. So
Sorry.
hang on, it's not sharing the correct desktop.
Yeah, I want to see the whole screen for the video. Thank you. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, of course. Mm, okay, I'm sharing. Do you see?
Yes. Yes, can.
It is. All right. So just now that one was Lin. So Lin was one of the clients that we also created the video for her lah. So this is another set, but this one is a little different. So this a little different means that it's more it's shot in a studio, and the intention is directed at a certain intention of what they wanted. Like they want to convert investors. Like, so right. So
Did
this
you
is
know that the biggest mistake property buyers make is thinking too much about the right time to sell?
Hi, my name is Kai.
And my name is Amy, and we help property buyers turn their property purchase into a positive investment.
yeah. So that was Kai and Amy. So they wanted to do investors. So besides that, we also these are the recent few that we have done now. Okay, so we converted also from MOPers, and we're also doing somebody. This is Ivy. Ivy is doing more of 40 to 45-year-old lah. Something like what you did lah. Just now you told me. So you converted somebody who's very older, and then they are trying to sell their HDB and buy a private property.
Yeah, a
So
lot
it's
of
very
people, they are very afraid. Those in the 40s, they are very afraid to upgrade. But actually, the one that I just did, the finances are very strong. I mean,
yeah.
in a sense, they got a lot of built-in profits and savings over the years because of the HDB, which was purchased at a low price. Yeah, just continue.
Yeah, correct. So Ivy was one of them that we did also for the same kind of audience that which you just shared with me. All right. So secret number two that we use is to convert lah.
I
So
need
one of the
perfect. Yeah, just to
yeah. So I continue. So secret number two is about conversion, right? And how we do that is we
Mm.
use something that later I'll share with you what we use. So we use something called an application funnel. Have you done anything of this sort, Alfred? Like a landing page sequence?
no, I never. The answer
So
is
a
no.
landing page sequence
Hey,
works like
okay,
this.
sorry. Okay, application funnel. Yes,
Mm.
of course, sponsor ads, right? Sponsor ad, then fill in the form. Yeah,
So
but no landing page, no
that is
landing
a
page.
Facebook lead
Lead
gen.
form.
So
Yeah,
it's a
mine is a
Facebook lead
Facebook
form.
lead gen.
Mm.
Yeah, lead form, correct.
So what I'm sharing is something different. So this is something that is what do you call that? It goes out to a landing page.
Okay, got you now.
Uh,
I'm listening.
so it's the traffic we still use Facebook, YouTube, all right, and it push out to a landing page,
Uh-huh.
right, and then there is copy on the landing page, and there's a video on the landing page, and then there is submit application a form submit, meaning that you got your name, email here, and then you push out to an application page. An application page is where you get them to answer a series of questions. All right.
Mm.
So the questions are important because it allows you to qualify which of the leads are the one that you want to talk to. All right. So of
Understand.
course that after that, then you give them instructions for a meetup, either a Zoom or the meetup. Okay. So
Okay.
this is a very simplified uh, representation of an application funnel that we built. So we have the landing page, which is the opt-in. So typical, the landing page would look something like that. Okay, so this is just a template that we build upon, right? You will have them getting a video, and then you have content, you have copy here, and then it
Mm.
pushes them to the application page. So application page, you will have stuff like a list of questions for them to answer, and the questions are actually structured in such a way that is to qualify your lead, and it's actually strategic enough to push them push away people that you don't want, honestly. So we've structured it so that it's able to eliminate those people that are not interested or not your kind of audience, right?
Understand.
Okay, so uh, I'm a I'm a very keen fan of Tony Robbins. So this one I learned from
Okay.
him long time ago. So it takes an average of 7 touch points for a sale to happen. And for us, right, you can see that every touch point, right, we have what is called a micro commitment. So, okay, can you imagine here, right? If they are able to stop at your video, okay, and continue to watch at your video, that is one touch point already, okay. And then when they click your video, that's another touch point. And they go on to a landing page, they bother to watch this video and read the stuff on this page, that's another touch point. They manage to feel something, that's another touch point. They come over here, they manage to read the stuff here, they manage to feel what is all the questions, all the answers to the question, that's another couple of touch points. So when they reach you, either a Zoom or a face meeting, right, it becomes, that's the 7th or 8th touch point already. Okay, so with this kind of micro commitments, right, the conversion, right, that we see from our clients is so much better. It's so much better. Okay, can you imagine if you are here, you say you did Facebook lead gen before, right? So you have Facebook, and then what they did is they watch your, okay, if it's a static ad, then they read the copy, and then they will say learn more or find out more. And then what happens is it will pop up a form on Facebook. It will show something like that right? Without the video Okay. And what happens is everything is filled out for them, The name, in Facebook, right? Okay, the name, the email, and the phone number, right? Okay, most of the time will be filled out for them. So they do not even bother to take action. So they just need to click a button.
I do ask question on Facebook, so just to pre-qualify them. Yeah.
Correct. So they will have, do you want to do this? Then you will have a list of questions on Facebook, obviously, right? Together with the name and mobile number and email. So, but the thing is, Facebook has very little interaction. So from here to here, right, it takes very little effort for Facebook. So that's why the leads that return are usually colder. Just to answer your question, why it doesn't work sometimes.
Understand, no worries. I totally get you.
Yeah. So actually, okay, to, you want to get sales, right? So this is actually what you need to do. I just do a quick recap, right? You need to actually write a converting script, shoot the video, edit the video, transcribe the video, insert the subtitles, and actually to host the video. All right. Okay, so, but this is what we choose to do instead, right? So I'm just going to show you typically how much it costs to do a video. So if let's say you want to build a video, right? Okay, for my case, right? For the big brands, right? I charge between 5K to 10K to build a video for a big brand. Okay, and application wise, right? You need to actually build out this application funnel. Okay, to create a copy, to build out this application funnel, it can take somewhere between 5 to 10K to build the application funnel. Right, a good copywriter nowadays will cost you between 2 to 5K. Yeah, and then not forgetting you need to actually be able to build the funnel itself. A funnel builder also charges between 3 to 5K.
Filter. I always thought about this, but I don't know what it is about.
What do you know? What did you don't know? Sorry.
I don't know what is this funnel, click funnel all about. I heard about it, but I do not know what's the essence.
I see. If you allow me later, let me just quickly exit the screen. Okay, if you allow me, right, let me just quickly show you, okay, something that we have existingly built for one of them. Give me a minute, Let me find the URL. Okay. All right. Are you able to see?
Yes, I can.
Can
Release hole, tinge hole. Yeah, I know of that.
You know Tinch?
Yeah.
You know Gary, you know Tinch, you know Lilies? So
Gary, I've never met before. The rest of the three I met here.
Okay. So Tinge approached us to help her build a video funnel lah. So this is the video funnel that we done for her lah. Okay. So this is the landing page that I'm talking about. There's actually a video.
Most people plan to downgrade from their H.
So there will be a video that is embedded on the landing page. Okay. And then there will be copy lah. There will be copy here. All right, this copy. So all it does, right, is to really to try to get them to give you the lead lah.
Okay, okay.
All right. And actually, let me see. Let me find the application page.
Well, it's not,
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, reception is bad, but I will try my best to pay attention. Reception is bad, but I will do my best to pay attention.
Yeah, thank you. So and this is the application page. So we have a bunch of questions that we ask them, we just filter them. Okay. So this is where they will capture the lead lah.
So this is the
So-
meaning of click funnel.
Yes. So you will get an ad, okay, an ad copy that what do you call that, on Facebook. So what they do is they are still using Facebook traffic. So they are using Facebook traffic to drive people to the landing page. Alright, so
Okay.
that is the application funnel lah. Alright, so I will just continue. So I think I left off here where they are building the application page. Alright, so all in all, actually, you know, if we were to build up everything, right, okay, we are looking at, you know, quite a fair bit. I don't know how much you pay your Facebook vendor, but usually it's about 4 to 5K for retainer for about, I think, about 6 months, sometimes 7 months. So, you know, all in all, if you add everything up, right, it's going to cost you in excess of about 20K lah to really to build up the thing. Okay. So for my clients right now, right, so I'm building this, okay, for them, okay, for 5K retainer. Right now I'm charging a 5K retainer for this exact system and it takes work okay, basically takes a lot of work, okay. But so you may be asking so but there's three steps, right? There's a third step. The third step is called multiply. So if I can I share with you what do I mean by multiply?
Wait.
Alright, so thanks. And really, multiply is really, if you can imagine, if you can build your campaign, okay, create the branding video, okay, increase your influence and actually your authority, and can you imagine that you can actually do more viewings, you know, take up more listings, and I think really to end goal is to close the transaction, all right. Okay, what would that mean to you, Alfred? Would you be like more happy?
I don't quite understand your logic on this multiply. Maybe you explain.
I will explain to you in a while.
Yeah, I don't quite understand the logic of this multiply.
Yeah. So this is the end goal of what we want to do for multiply, right? Because we understand that some people may not like to work on a retainer basis. Okay. So this is done really at a fraction of the cost. So I'm giving you an alternative all right? So we have what we call a partnership framework program. Okay. So what it does is videos will be created for you. Video campaigns will be done and created on Facebook and YouTube. Okay. The campaigns will be, of course, managed with ad buys. So we'll be running ads either on Facebook or YouTube, and everything will be created. The ad copy, the landing page that I've shown you just now, the videos will be produced and created. Okay, and of course you can use the videos and of course promote across all your organic channels. Okay, so let me ask you if this is all done for you, right? At a fraction of the cost, right? Huh, Alfred, would that be okay for you? Can you hear
What
me,
do you mean
Alfred?
by fraction of a cost? I mean how fraction? I also not sure about them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can continue.
I can continue, huh? Okay, just let me share with you lah. So actually, what it does is, okay, I will be proposing to run a campaign every month. So the campaign can be a video tour campaign,
Mm,
right? Can be a launch campaign, can be even an ad video campaign. An ad video campaign is something like you are targeting an MOP upgraders to condo, or
mm,
even the people who hold on to their HDB and looking at getting their first private property, okay, which is what you
mm.
share with me. So every month I will be proposing one campaign, okay, that we
Sounds
can
good.
do. Hmm?
Sounds
Sorry?
good.
Yeah,
I
to
like
do.
to create videos at least once a month lah. Because these days, if you create just one video and you just want to reach on that video, I think it's difficult. People wants to feel your presence, yeah, things like that.
Correct. So this, for production costs and campaign costs, right? Okay, we are really proposing a 50-50 share. Okay, so that will help, looking at cash flow lah. Okay, in terms of your business. Okay, ad costs. Okay, we choose to run ads, all right, to it. Okay, so the proposal will also be 50-50 share. All
What
right.
if I want to do more than one video per month? I
Sorry.
want, what if I want to do more than one video per month? Do you all help on that or you
Sure,
all
we can
really
discuss lah. So I'm just like putting a framework forward so that we can,
what you understand
yeah, we
understand?
can really work from that framework. Okay, so that if it's more than one, then of course we will find out what we need to do lah. Okay, so leads, right? Okay, from the campaign, right? We can share it and work together lah.
How
Right?
does that work? I don't quite understand. What do you mean by the leads are shared and work together? Shared with other agents or shared with you? But why would you want my
Okay, so the leads, we can share the leads together. So, okay, so not say share with me, we close the leads together, all right?
in what
And
sense? That means you are also an agent.
yes, I'm also a licensed agent. So this is one of the ways that I think that we can work. That I think I can work with clients, okay, because it has produced some results, that I think is something that is worth considering. Yeah.
So
So
you are
like you
agent
just
yourself. I didn't know. Okay, for which industry?
yeah. So that's the proposal that I push forward lah. Okay. So I always ask people this one 0% of $100 or 100% of a $50 when they talk about com share. So if it's you Alfred, which one would you choose?
And the thing about partnership, in my opinion, is sometimes the work is not shared equally. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so there's pros and cons of partnership. Yeah,
Mm,
unless the partnership is very similar.
mm,
Otherwise, there will always be differences in terms of like the working things in the partnership. I
mm,
don't know. I don't. Okay, of
mm,
course, you rather have 100% of something than to have 0% uh, of anything. So
mm.
uh,
Can.
I understand the logic about partnership. Just that I just find it, hey, okay, so but you're not just partnering with me exclusively. You're partnering with many other agents. So I I don't know how good is this partnership that you are thinking of. Yeah.
Mm. So I understand where you're coming from. Let me just complete everything and then you can ask
Can
me questions. Can?
can
All
we
right.
do?
Yeah. So you might be thinking, what are the upfront costs? Okay. So the upfront cost, okay, is not 5K a month. Okay, which actually, if I want to be an agency, right, I'm actually charging right now 5K a month retainer, to be honest. Okay, but I don't think I want to do that with you, right? Like I say, you went through an application process. Actually, uh, it's not everybody that goes through my funnel I speak to, so I choose who I want to speak to also. All right. So I think that,
Can you repeat? What did you say again? What about
so I
everybody
also
through the
have
funnel again?
a lot of leads coming to me, and
Hmm.
I choose who I want to work with, and I believe that we have some things that we can benefit from our synergies together. That's why decided to get on a call with you, and we
Okay,
see how we can work the synergies out, all right.
okay.
Okay, so yeah lor, so many people will ask me, so what's the cost, what's the fraction of the cost? So campaign wise, right, okay, is when I say campaign wise, that means the video, the landing page, everything will be built up. Okay, and
Mhm.
that cost, right, okay, for because we are doing one campaign every month, so that cost will be every campaign, let's put it away, every campaign is $500. Okay, so if you choose
But
to do
the effort that you spend is how much? The effort that you spend.
the
When
effort
you
that I
say
spend.
500, yeah, the cost, the ad cost. What's the ad cost? When you say 500, is my side or your side or what?
Oh no, 500 is actually it's $1,000 a month, but we split it up.
So, but then this 1,000, is it all pumped into the advert budget or where do you earn from? I'm just curious, where do you earn from?
I don't earn anything. I don't earn anything. Okay, very difficult to speak to a slide. So let
Okay.
me exit from the slide.
Because what's the difference between campaign and ads? To me, I don't see any difference between campaign and ads.
Okay, campaign is building up the thing. Let me just swing back to, let me see. Okay, campaign is building up the landing page, right? So the landing page, you need to have traffic, right? Okay, so
Mm.
the traffic, you need to be video. So I will shoot the video, I will script the video, okay, I will edit the video, I will do up the video. So what type of video that you want to do is on that month, right? Then we will have a first time we do a consultation, which to define, okay, for that month, what campaign do you want to do? Do you want to do new launch? Do you want to do a video tour? Do you want to do a video ad? Okay, with that, right, video will be scripted, short, okay, everything will be done up. So that's the video part. So with the video part, you need the video to go on Facebook, right? So in order for Facebook, actually I run an agency lah. I'm not just an agent. I really run an agency, a marketing agency. So I have people that work for me lah. So I have a media buyer. So he actually will take that video, and what it does is he will run video ads. So on Facebook, he'll run Facebook ads. And what that does is they will push it to the landing page. So I show you the click funnel already, right, just now.
Okay.
So everything on the click funnel is it's not like that one. You have to build out the click funnel. You have to write out the copy, you have to build out the click funnel, you have to integrate with quite a few things in order to get it to be automated. Right? So you would like if you get a lead, right? Would you like the lead when you get it? Would you like to have an SMS on the phone? You would like that, right? So that doesn't happen
WhatsApp is also
automatically.
okay lah. WhatsApp, SMS are all fine. Yeah.
Correct, exactly. So that will be done up on the ClickFunnels side. Okay, and everything has to be built. Everything has to be built really from scratch, right? Because the copy has to be new. I cannot just copy means the words on the landing page. So it doesn't. You cannot, because your GTA and the GTA of other agents are different one. What you want to do and what other agents want to do is different one. So it cannot be the same. Alright, so it all really has to boil down what video you want to do first. So you want to sell something, right? Okay, let's say you want to do a video tour and you want to say new launch, right? Then you have to figure out what are the words you want to put, okay, on the landing page itself. So not quite, it's a lot of work. So video will be produced, everything, okay, all the way down. So it's $500 for one. Let me just ask you lah. I'm sure you know if you choose any of the video vendors it's easily about $500 a video just to do a video tour. Alright, so it's around there. Of course, you can go cheap lah. There are some people who do it for $350 but you know the kind of quality lah. If you go cheap, it's not going to be it's difficult to get the video out first of all, and number two, the quality may not be so good lah. So when I say the $500, right, is really purely for the video, right? So for me, because I have other agency work that I'm still doing, I'm just doing at cost to you, right? So you might be asking me, so why do you want to do at cost right? So I'll answer your question that later So the next cost is ad So when you have the video on Facebook, right? Okay, there are two ways to do it You can just leave it on Facebook and wait for people to discover that video post and then to click on whatever link that you put on the post One way. Second way is you pay Facebook and Facebook will show it to more people and that is called running ads on Facebook I'm sure you know that because you've engaged a vendor before. Right? So running ads on Facebook, you need to pay Facebook So all this cost is not me. Right? So I'm proposing that's just an estimate about $500 from you, $500 from me. You split it. Okay, why I say $1,000? $1,000 is an ad cost of roughly about $30, $30+ a day. Okay, which is normal. You have engaged vendor before I'm sure you pay $30 a day They will tell you $30
I also
a
do
day.
DIY. So I also do my own Facebook ads.
Correct. So right now the minimum is about $30 a day. Okay, so for 30 days it's about 900 plus bucks So that's why I say it's about $1,000. You split it in two, it's $500 for ad spend. All right. So you can see that I am not earning anything, right? So you may be asking, so what are you going to earn? So for my effort, right? So I'm proposing that we co-broke whatever that is transacted. So if we do, let's say if we do a project that you have a listing you want to sell, right? Okay, we can co-broke on the listing, and if the listing is sold, then we do it. We split the comms up.
Wow, so we have to sign the agreement with you Pre-agreement.
Very simple You are prop next, right? You are prop next. I'm also prop next We can do a private chop. Then we do a 50.
Oh, I didn't know you're from Top Next. Now that you review, okay.
Yeah, so it's very simple So we can do a private chop for 50-50, and then everything is clean. Everything is okay, right? So I think it's a win-win-win situation because if you hire a vendor, it will cost you a lot of money and might not get you result. So for me, it's very simple. For me, I get result, then I get paid. Do you agree now?
Okay.
Yeah. And the rest is really cost. The rest is really cost because video, and that's just video work. So there's video work, there's landing page work, there is a lot of integration work, and you're just splitting up a cost of about $1,000. That's the work. The rest is Facebook. The rest is really Facebook. I earn nothing from there. Right? So that's why it's the entire cost of the thing, right, from each side is investment is about $500 for the campaign and $500 for traffic.
Okay.
All right. So this is really what I want to share, my proposal Yeah. So think you have some questions, you have some concerns, I'm happy to answer them now.
How do you keep track of my closings? And how do you verify my closings comes from the leads from your efforts?
Okay, so it's transparent. So whatever leads that come in, right, through our efforts, right, I won't say my effort, through our efforts. Okay, so that lead, right, okay, is we can go and engage the lead together, right? Or I work on trust one. Okay, you can go and if it close, then I work on trust. Okay, but if there's a listing, it's very easy lah. So if it's a listing, then we can do a co-broke on chop, and then it's very easy to monitor lah. So if I close, you close, doesn't matter. We still get 50-50 each month. Alright, so in terms of monitoring lah. Okay.
Quite interesting. I never heard this kind of business model before.
This business model have lah, but private arrangement lah. Private arrangement, but
Yeah, I
usually
understand
private
that.
arrangement is not through an agency. So my USP here is I'm not the first. I'm not like cowboy. Learn something from somewhere and then tell you, hey, let's do partnership together. Let's try this. No lah. I really run my own agency. It's a marketing agency and I have clients So I do proper client work. I have people working under me lah. So I have a media buyer. I have a success manager. To roll out client campaigns. Together, I also have a video editor and videographer. So yeah, so my USP to you, I would say, is you are not working with somebody who is new and everything DIY lah. So that's my value add to you lah. Okay, so really all that I'm asking for is if I produce results, then you just split the rewards.
What? Oh, split.
Yeah,
okay.
if I produce a close for for our campaign, then we just do a comp split.
Okay, but the closing will be done by me, right? It won't be done by you, right? I mean, I'm still curious. Your role is just to generate the lead for me, right? But ultimately, the closing, the follow-ups will be all done by me, right?
Yeah, correct. So you can close, doesn't matter. Then we can do the proper comp split lah. So the company
So
will
the
also
comp
track
split
that
is on
properly.
a 50-50 basis. The comp split is on a 50-50 basis.
Yes, I'm proposing 50-50 lah. Fair lah.
No other proposal other than 50-50.
What is your proposal?
I don't know because I just feel okay the way we do. Okay, yes, we are working together to create the campaigns as well as to get the leads. But then, if I will be the one doing all the follow-ups to closing, then wouldn't I get majority of the share? Isn't that the way?
Oh, okay. Perhaps I have not share this with you. So following up, checking with client, right? Okay. We can work out a model how you want to do that. Okay, like maybe for this lead, I can follow up, right? And if he leaves, right, then I'll share the accounts with you. So if you are
If
not
you what?
able to, we can follow up with the client together. Okay, but it doesn't need to be like together. Okay, we share the lead. So if you started following up and then if there's a viewing, you cannot make it, right? Then I can also go and show the client, right? So yeah, because you're not working with a non-agent, so I'm an agent also. So I can also do the viewing if there is a viewing. Okay. If you cannot meet the client to do the first round, I can also go and meet the client to do the first round. Right? So I can engage the client also. So it's not you do all the work lah. We split the work.
Okay. Then I'm just curious, do you appear in the video production or just me?
Can discuss. So we can always discuss that. your concern is you want to be just you lah.
Because I'm wondering if you are talking about partnership,
Mm.
is this video meant for me or is it meant for both of us?
If you ask me, it should be meant for both of us because both of us put in effort lah. Alright, so you can see some of the videos from PLB, right? Okay, it's not Melvin. So some of it is
He got a very big team, I'm aware.
yeah, so some of it is he may appear in the beginning, and then some girl will appear in the middle, or some guy will appear in the middle, and then he will appear at the end. So some of the videos are like that now. So it is going towards that direction, I think. So the idea is, um, I'm, I think you don't think that I'm here to take everything, right? Because I did put in my effort, I produced everything for you, for this campaign for us, not only for you, So, what it does is, okay, one, you get a video, okay, that you can brand yourself. Doesn't matter that if have me or no me, okay, it's really up to discussion later. But I will say that we can have two-person. Why? Because we have seen that audience actually love to have variety, okay, in the video. So if like one person video, usually the drop out of the video we see is actually quite fast, rather than if there's some engagement in the video, right? So I can say this is because I run a video marketing agency, so we know what the video stats are right now. And that's the proven case. So so I think whether you can see this thing. So this like partnership, right, is like not locked in stone, right? Okay, I'm proposing we do a 3-month review, then see whether we want to continue for another 3 months. Okay, so it makes it easy, right? So within the 3 month, you can either launch one campaign every month, or you can like launch one campaign, wait a while, launch another campaign. It's fine also. Okay.
So what's my total cost again?
I'm sorry you broke up just now. Can you just
Yeah, the reception is bad. Sorry.
no
So
problem.
what's my total cost again?
But
What's my total cost again? What's my total cost per month or things like that? What is my cost?
okay, so the easiest to look at it, right? Okay, is to look at it per month. Let's drive it at per month. So per month, right? Ads, right? Let's say we run it at $1,000 a month, right? And then the campaign, right, is also $1,000. Okay, to generate everything, video, landing page. So it's actually $2,000 for both of us. So we split it 50-50. I absorb, or rather I take out, 50% of the cost. And then because we are in a partnership, then we also share 50% of the cost.
Would I be able to see the campaigns you run on the, like for example, if you are running the campaign in YouTube and Facebook, the business page, you'll be using my business page or a joint business page, and then I can monitor the cost as well.
Sure, we can always use a joint business page. Then of course we can look at how much it costs.
Okay.
Alright, so there are plus and minuses. So I'm not sure how trained is your pixel. So for Facebook, you do know there's a Facebook pixel. So if you run a lot of ads, right? So maybe your pixel is very well trained, I don't know. So if your pixel has, we can actually split a lot of, I'm not sure whether you know what's lookalike audience. So
Yes, I know.
yeah, so if you can split up some lookalike audience, if you have a custom audience set that has already been trained for a very long time, then I mean, go ahead, use your property, use your page and run the ads. Okay, it's fine. Okay, okay, so that's one of the thing. If not, right, to make it super transparent, right? Okay, we can always create a page. Okay, I can get my media buyer to help share out your pixel. All it does is to get the campaign convert. Okay, so we can share out your audience or share out your pixel, and then what it does is we run ads with a better pixel. Okay, if your pixel is better than mine, of course. Okay, because I don't know how long you have been running ads or how well trained is your pixel, but if your pixel is better
Not very long. Maybe I run for a year already. That's all.
yeah,
But
so we
I don't think my
yeah, we can always experiment with that. We can always test that. I don't want to use the word experiment because I'm a marketer, so we always test. So if whichever that can convert better, then we will give you whatever. So the end of the day goal is not like I use yours, you use mine. No, the end of the day goal, remember one of the goals that I have set is to close more transactions.
okay.
For you and for me.
Mm.
All right, that is the goal, to close more transactions. Okay, and the benefits along the way is, your influence, okay, your authority will be built up with more videos. Okay, even though, right, if it's a video that shows both you and me, right, okay, because you are in the video, right, your authority will go up. Okay, let me give you an example. So you watch the recent PLV videos, right? It's always his downline, his team, or somebody lah. Okay, it's not Melvin anymore. Do you think that person in the video has authority? Has, right?
Yeah, because it leverage on property link brothers branding.
Not only that, because they are okay. People like to. We know that now that people like to watch uh, this video tour. They like to watch video tour. Okay, so all the video tour, especially if you have an opportunity to quickly create a video tour for a very hot new launch, okay, you will see that period they like to spike up it spike up for that period. For example, let's say if you are able to get, jump on to, I'm not sure whether you do Pasir Ris 8. So if you jump on to Pasir Ris 8 and able to do a video tour quickly for Pasir Ris 8, right? Okay, in some way then okay, people will be searching Pasir Ris 8, right? Or mixed development Pasir Ris 8, and then they will see your video, and then it becomes you just make your authority and influence much better. Mm. Correct. So yeah, any other questions for me? I'll be happy to answer them. So I've touched on,
Need to think through I just need to think through in terms of your business model style because never thought of a partnership before this, but because your business model style is more of a partnership, so it kind of make it a bit different and interesting. Yeah, so that is what is running off the head of my mind because I wouldn't know about the feasibility of partnership. Yeah, because like I said, everybody may have their own interests. Yeah, and I mean style of working could be different as well as distribution of work. Like how's that done? So that part is a bit gray to me. Yeah. So, but interesting that you have such business model. I never thought of vendors having such business models.
because not every vendor have a license like me.
Yeah,
Pretty rare.
I've never seen any vendor who has that kind of business model. You are the first one. Yeah.
We like to always tell
Of
ourselves
course,
that
you can say we are more online because you can say you in a way because of the sharing we are more online. But then this also depends on our style of working also. Our level of commitment. I put it this way: our level of commitment. Are we equally committed as well as style of working? Yeah, based on my past experiences of working in partnership, there is this kind of issues as compared to working alone.
Got it. Yeah. I'll be happy to, have a face meeting if you want.
Yeah,
And then
wait. I prefer face meeting because my apologies are it's very lagging because I'm using an iPad. It's very lagging. I can't hear you very clearly. Yeah, but I'd like to know you more as a person, honestly speaking, because how long have you been an agent? I know maybe you're very established in the field of marketing, video marketing, things like that, but I mean, I'm just curious, who are you as an agent? Which team are you under in? Are you only working with Propnex agents? But Tinch, I know crossover to Harpers, right? I know Tinch and Jenny's crossover to Harpers. Yeah, so I do not know. Ivy definitely crossover to Orange Tea. Yeah, so I know these people.
Yeah, yeah. Good, good. Yeah. So let's arrange for a face meeting. All right. So
Yeah,
that
good. I
you
actually prefer
can,
that lah.
yeah, you can think about my proposal. Of course, that's not the only proposal. Remember, I have my original 5 month retainer and 6 month retainer. All right. Okay. So my retainer now goes for about 5K a month. Yeah. So that's true lah.
So you're saying you are saying there's two ways of charging now. One is a 5,000 retainer per month or this partnership model. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Two.
Yes.
So I can choose either the 5,000 retainer. That means you do everything for me, everything I earn I keep, or
Yes.
I go I pay you 1,000, but everything I earn I split half with you.
Correct.
Okay, quite interesting. You are quite special in that sense. You are the
Yeah.
first
I
one.
give options. Yeah. Yeah. I like to propose it's a win-win situation for a lot of, yeah. I mean, it's
Just
not
curious,
like,
do most
yeah.
people choose your 5,000 retainer or they choose your sharing, partnership uh, mode scheme? Which one do they choose?
I'm sorry, I didn't get your question. Can you ask the question
My
again?
question is, does most of the agents that you work with, do they choose the retainer scheme or they choose the partnership scheme?
This partnership scheme is very new, so I just launched it. So I can't say for sure.
Got you.
So the rest are still running on contracts, but of course, I wouldn't know lah right now. So it's bit new that I've launched this.
But 5K for a retainer scheme is pretty high. Unless you the thing is, okay, I do know of people who have their property channels, like Property Runway, things like that. I saw their media person, but I don't know how to work with media people, maybe because I don't know how to select the right media people to work with, things like that. But you are running a media agency, okay, of course you've got your overheads, then you have to pay them, things like that. But I don't know, maybe 5K is on the high side. I personally don't know how much what do you call that? My colleagues who owns Property Runway, they pay that. He got at least two media staff lah. At least two media staff. Yeah. So
I got it. Okay.
I don't know if it's on the high side or not lah. Yeah.
Okay. I think that we can discuss a bit more, when we have a chance to meet up.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
arrange
I
for
would
it.
love to, have a,
Arrange
a
for it,
meeting with
right?
you.
I feel you are a very interesting guy. Okay. I mean, research a bit more on you after today. Yeah. Okay. Happy to meet more people, learn from more people. Ultimately, I also want to grow. I just do not know who is the right people to grow with, who I can really work with. It's a lot of trial and error in life, I have to say. But then if I'm not open-minded, I don't explore, I don't take action, I won't progress. Yeah, that's for sure.
Hmm. Good. Yeah, good. If we are still on the call, if it's okay, how's it looking for this week? Because I like to lock it down first. This
Got you,
week,
understand.
Wednesday,
Thursday I can meet you. Friday I can meet you. Today is Wednesday, right? Yeah.
today is Wednesday, correct?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, what's your slot tomorrow?
I think I'm good with afternoon. Yeah, I think anytime after 2 is good lah. Anytime after 2 should be good. Friday after 3. Yeah, Friday after 3.
Anytime after 2 tomorrow. I think tomorrow lah. So tomorrow you are at 15 Holland?
No, definitely not. I
Ah,
can go anywhere. No, I don't have show flat duty tomorrow. Now because I'm on show flat duty, that's why I'm here. But other than that, I'm not always in the show flat.
Got it. Which area do you stay? Your region?
Telok Blangah myself. Telok Blangah.
Telok Blangah. Okay.
Near Vivo City. I stay near Vivo City, but I can travel.
Got it, got it. How about we can meet at the HQ?
Probably next week, is it?
Toa Payoh, Toa Payoh.
Can. Alright,
meet
it's
Toa Payoh
very
lah.
convenient at Toa Payoh, can.
Yeah. So Toa Payoh tomorrow after 2 p.m. right?
Can.
Maybe about 2:30. Is it okay?
Yes, let's make it.
Okay, good.
It's good.
Good. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
picking up this call. Thanks for jumping in, and thanks for listening to me for like almost 1 hour. 1
I
hour plus.
really appreciate, because I honestly telling you, I've been thinking when am I going to start my property channel? When am I going to? I always see people have very cool videos, and I think it actually connects with the clients. They may not see immediate traction or results, but I think if they do consistently enough, their content is interesting, they will tend to get followers. Yeah, so I would say it's about making the effort now.
Yeah, I'm glad you understand that videos are the way to go. And I'm also be happy to share with you more tomorrow when I meet you. Right? Of course, just coffee session. Don't worry if you know
I
you
know.
think
I
that
like
we
to.
cannot work now, but I will always like to share. I mean, talk next. The kind of sharing
Culture. Yeah,
culture.
I know where. Yeah, we
Yeah,
learn a
yeah,
lot from each other. We speak to. Yeah,
Okay,
I
good.
appreciate.
Awesome.
So I'll see you 2:30 tomorrow. I think.
Awesome, my friend. I see you
a
at
good
Toa Payoh,
session.
2:30
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I a lot of plans. Just that.
Share with me
Yeah, I just have
tomorrow
to
share
think
with
through
me.
what. Yes, I didn't show you. I'm going to show you now. If I meet you, I can show you videos that I feel, hey, this is what I feel I want to do. That kind of stuff. Yeah, so it's easier to relate if I meet you face to face. Yeah.
Awesome. Good. I'll see you tomorrow, Alfred. Cheers.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.